Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Are you having a hard time getting into the Christmas spirit? Let's hope that it doesn't take a visit from ghosts to get over it. Let's welcome Ebenezer Scrooge to the table. Welcome.
Mr. Scrooge.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
We have a load of questions. So we want to start with your past and work towards your present.
Oh, I wish I could introduce you to Pa. She's a lovely woman.
Tell us, let's start with your childhood. Tell us about that.
Oh, my childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, well, for many years I was very lonely, sad, glum, and by myself. Yes, I had a lovely sister named Fan who succeeded when I was, perhaps 8 years old, in turning the hearts of the father to the children, as it were. Yes, my father had a change of heart, and I was able to go home for one Christmas, which could have been the beginning of a new life for me, but inasmuch as I loved Fan and my father, I came to love money more, and so things took rather a downward slide from there, as I became an apprentice to a jolly man named Fezziwig. He ran a rubber chicken factory or a mill and feed store, depending on the version that we have, but a jollier man there never has been, not in the wide world over. But as I grew from childhood into a man, well, it's a rather dark part of my past, actually. Mostly money and rentals. There was even one, oh dear, I hate to bring it up, but there was one Christmas I evicted an entire orphanage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, teddy bears. It was very dismal. But anyway, I don't suppose we could change the subject, turn to something a bit more cheery. Maybe I've become a new man since the visits of the past, present, and future. Yes.
Right. So what made that change?
Have you not read the book?
Oh my goodness, it's been so long. It's been so long.
Oh no, one.
Well, just the Cliff Note version.
The Cliff Notes. Oh, it's very good. You should try Dickens. Practically. Oh no, the change. Yes, no. I was disagreeable, foul-tempered, odious, stingy, ill-mannered, and all of the things. I was obsessed only with money. Until one fateful Christmas Eve night, now over 100 years ago, I believe. I'm not sure how I'm still standing. When I walked home after a typical Christmas Eve at the office, foreclosures that I filed, and I yelled at a few children and said no to charity.
Tisk, tisk.
Well, no, yes, no, I have, do not say no when they come calling. Yeah, this is better. We are all beggars, as the saying goes. No, but I was visited by my deceased business partner, Jacob Marley. He visited my home at the strike of 12, I believe. Frightened me terribly, and he said, "Scrooge, if you do not want to spend eternity wandering the world over, witnessing happiness that you cannot share, take heed. I tonight will send you 3 messengers, a ghost from the past, one from the present, and one from the future." They came. Yes, it was a very frightful night. The first ghost was a marvelous, marvelous woman. She frightened me at first, but she shone with such a brilliant light that it was difficult not to hang on her every word. And she reminded me of times as a child when I hadn't been so cold, so difficult, so unfeeling, and so cut off from the land of the living, as it were. After present, future came. No, forgive me. The ghost of Christmas present came, and he began to show me what the joy of Christmas really could be like. I'd always thought that there was nothing more nauseating, really, than a family enjoying themselves at Christmas time, but he showed me another way. Games, songs, presents, feasts. It was a time like I had not had in years, like I had not remembered in many and many a year. Well, then came Christmas future, and have you seen Harry Potter? Yes. You remember the Dementors, the large, drapey black, soul-sucking creatures. The ghost of Christmas future looked very much like that. Not jolly, not beautiful, not nothing. It is nothing but glum, dismalness, and fear and terror. He showed me what future would be like if I didn't mend my ways. Jacob had warned me, but future showed me. I saw people tearing my home apart after my death. I heard conversations that I, even to this day, wish I could forget. I cannot. But it worked a charm, as you might say. We've not known each other long, you three and I, but I think my overall demeanor has very much been improved since the visits of the ghost. I gave my clerk a raise. His boy, Tiny Tim, a cripple, got the needed medical attention he necessary. He did not die. Oh, spoiler, I told ya. Tim does not die.
We actually have some questions from our viewers.
And if I go on too long, interrupt, please. Don't let. I'm an old man. Nothing but stories and stories.
So you've obviously become a changed man.
I like to think so.
Of the ghosts that you have talked about, do you have a favorite?
Oh, need you even ask? Christmas past. She reminded me what it was like to be a child again. I'm very grateful to Christmas present for teaching me what it's like to be a child as a grown man. But if I had to pick a favorite, it would, without question, be The Ghost of Christmas Past.
Marvelous.
Yes.
Well, I love this question from
Please.
Travis, one of our crewmen. Was it the love of money or the hate of people that made you so bitter?
Oh,
That's a good one, huh?
well, yes, no. It was the love of money and the disregard of people that made me so bitter. Yes, when I began to see people only as means to increase my own wealth and control over my loneliness, that's when things really began to get sour, and I let go the love of my life for this. She stopped paying the mortgage on our honeymoon cottage, and I foreclosed on it, and that was rather the end of that. So, no, it's when I began to see people as nothing more than means to get money that everything went completely south.
What would you do differently?
Oh, if I could go back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Paraphrase that one.
Oh, thank you. If I could go back, I would never say goodbye to Belle. No, if I could, and I've tried as a ghost, when you see your younger self there doing something stupid, you want to grab him by the ears and shake him and say, "No, you fool, don't let her go." So if I could go back, that would be the number one thing. Yes, I would never have let Belle go.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
This question comes from Mindy Tuckett.
Thank you, Mindy.
What's your most favorite thing about the holidays?
Oh, about the holidays, everything. Oh, goodness, I love the music. I love the memories. I keep in my heart of hearts every Christmas Eve when I go to sleep. I hope, but it's never happened again, that the bells will go crazy around midnight or perhaps 1 o'clock, meaning that the ghosts have returned. Christmas future, really, past. But I'm past hoping for past. She's gone. She died a happy woman, God bless her. But no, I love everything about the season, particularly the music. I love the happiness, and I love the smiles that I see on people's faces. As Tiny Tim observed, God bless us everyone. There's not a person alive who's hoping for anything in this world other than happiness. That's all. The worst that we do and the best that we do, all of it's done in the name of happiness. And so I would say to connect yourself more to the people around you, to be less cold and hard, as I was for so many years. People only desire happiness. And inasmuch as we force and twist others to our own wills, we do nothing but rob them of that. Whether you do so with your money, or whether you do so with your convincing words or arguments, whatever it is, people are only looking for happiness. It doesn't mean we allow all things from all people, but God knows we are all here trying to live our lives as best we can, is what I would say.
Well said. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're very welcome. This was a pleasure. Ladies, I have no, it's not a long-standing tradition. It's brand new, because I've never been on television before, though I've been in many books. Now, I was wondering if we couldn't have a little competition before I go. A throwback to the old days when I used to say a phrase which I seldom repeat. Not never, but seldom. It's something I'm sure you've heard. It goes like this. Ah, humbug.
Oh,
Yes. I don't suppose we could have a competition to see who is the most Scroogey among you. Yes, even in a play.
oh
Yes,
no.
perhaps we could start with Stacey.
Oh, now I'm
move
laughing.
to. Oh, yes, no, very good. It's hard. Yes, and then Afua, maybe
yes.
Afua, and then you, and then Miss Natasha.
Okay.
If we could. And I don't know who shall be the judge. Maybe we'll vote democratically.
Well, you
yes.
definitely.
Oh, yes, I have lots of experience.
Yes,
There you go.
okay.
Please.
Bah humbug.
Yeah.
Bah, humbug.
Oh, so that's something. Yes, very good. All right, Natasha.
Humbug.
No, very good. I'm not convinced. Very good. And the winner, Afua. Yes, very good. Everyone would raise a glass.
There we go.
Yes, thank you.
Cheers.
To the Christmas season.
Yes,
That's right.
thank
To
you
changed
so
hearts.
much.
To love.
Okay, and you can catch a Christmas Carol at the Angelus Theater Monday, Friday, and Saturday nights.
Yes, please come.
Thank you, Ebenezer, for joining
Very
us.
welcome.
Thank
It's a
you so
pleasure to be here,
much.
ladies. Thank you.